elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Blazers offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
That's caught. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Bulls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Nimrod. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Blazers moving quickly to the line. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. On the ground, it's Beebe. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a big touchdown, UAB. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern.
He'll pull it on the read.
Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hooks. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Isaac. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Blazers will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
It'll be a draw. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Line getting set on second down. Clicking to fire. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulls want to move quickly. They'll send the back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going to swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Roberts. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Wade. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Hands it off. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Slithers into space. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to UConn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He is complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Reads it, fires complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off the play fake on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Crosses the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on third down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Blazers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver going in motion. The running back has it. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Blazers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to James Madison. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's the pressure.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside the... Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And some room to work. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air, it's Nelson. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Beebe. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, UAB. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Got his man quickly. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Gets the back moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Right down the middle. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
23 on the play. 1st and goal.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He's into the end zone, and we've got a one-possession game in the 4th quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. From midfield, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be changing the route. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the... He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Snagged in the middle. It's Wade. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. He'll set up to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Sees the shoulders turn and goes right. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and we are all tied up late. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. That's caught. It's Milner. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Nelson. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's got him. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. This almost certainly to win the game. And it's no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just have to keep your composure in the clutch. A personal foul in overtime is just hard to explain. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Back to throw, it's Nelson. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
And that's just what you couldn't have happen. You can't come away with no points on your first possession. It puts all the pressure, David, on your defense. Now, they've got to pitch a shutout here on their opponent's opening possession of OT, or this game is over.
And, man, does it change the complexion now for defense? Because now you got to be aggressive. Because all they need is a field goal to win. They don't have to be aggressive offensively. They can run the football. This defense is going to have to be great and force the kicker into a tough spot.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and long now as this defense tries to force another overtime period. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. And he got it! The kick is good! Wins the game in overtime! How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day,